Let us focus on one of the biggest issues during last year's presidential campaign, and that remains a major source of concern for lots and lots of Americans. We're talking about the economy, and for that, we welcome in NBC senior business correspondent Christine Romans. Christine, last year at this time, you read the tea leaves quite well. I'm going to point out and give you an atta-girl here, so I'm going to ask you to do it again. 2025 is here.
It is.
How do you imagine it will look for our wallets?
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And we begin in a happy place. You've got the stock market near record highs. You've got gross domestic product. The American economy is just churning at about 3%. And you have all these parts of the economy doing well. A surge in new business applications, near a record number of people starting their own businesses, and the consumer spending. So we start in a really good position. So the two risks are what you were just hearing from Savannah and Kristen. You've got mass deportations the President-elect has promised, and tariffs on imported goods. Those are the two potential things that economists are worried could be a big uncertainty for the American economy.
All right, well, then let's dig in there. Let's talk about tariffs and immigration. So when Americans, what we think about is going to the grocery store.
Right.
How much are eggs? How much are clothes? How do you expect those prices to change?
And the President-elect said he was elected because of grocery prices, but he has also recently said he doesn't think it'll be easy to get grocery prices down. So watch the space on groceries there. But when you look at all these imported goods, you can expect higher prices, economists say, if you have these universal tariffs. The things that Americans buy at the mall and online, they will cost more. And in some cases, they're going to cost a lot more. The National Retail Federation says, imagine a pair of jeans, that $80 pair of jeans could be $90 to $96. You go down the list of things. Clothing prices is something that could go up kind of dramatically. And then you talk about mass deportations. That could lead to labor shortages in a lot of different industries, but especially in agriculture and also in the service industry. So there are economists who warn that sort of the life that we're used to, the way we spend our money, would change if these campaign promises are met. And that is, they are campaign promises, remember, and you do need Congress in some of these things.
All right. So on Jan 1st, a lot of people have already made their resolution last night. And for many people, it is like, let me fix my finances.
Sure.
Let me help clean it up. So any advice for those people who want to go down that road?
It's a brand new slate today. A brand new slate, right? So analyze what you think you're going to be spending money on. Eddie needs braces this year. I'm going to need to come up with $1,500 after my insurance kicks in on that. All right. So review what your spending habits were in 2024 and figure out what you're going to be spending on in 2025 and squirrel that money away. A new Fidelity survey said that the biggest concern of Americans is they're not going to be able to meet an unplanned expense. So plan for the expenses, build up your emergency fund, squirrel some money away. Interest rates still are at pretty high levels. So the high yield savings account, you heard me talk about this in 2024.
Yeah.
If you can squirrel money away at 4% in a high yield savings account, you should do that now. Mortgage rates still higher than we thought where they would be, hoped where they would be now. Mortgage rates could drift lower this year, but you're still getting some money in your savings if you can squirrel it away into a high yield savings account.
You're pretty good at reading those tea leaves, Christine. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.